Hello YouTube, iFixitAll here, Team iFixitAll. Time to find out what socket do I need? There we go. That and that and that and one of those. Time to see what 368,000 miles looks like on a 5.0 liter V8 Ford Mercury Cougar. That's what it looks like. It's a desert in there. You know you don't have any leaks when your valve covers are rusting. You don't want to see me take spark plugs out, but that's what I'm going to do. We're going to see what almost 370,000 miles looks like on a set of spark plugs that have probably been in there for about 10 or so thousand miles. Hang tight. So here they are, and what we're looking for is a difference. We're looking at something that stands out. We're looking for anything that might look like soot or wetness. I had a really hard time trying to do this to where I wouldn't look at them until you guys did with me. Let's take a peek at them and see what we got. We got cylinder 1 here. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep that situated. I'll take a look at this independently. Okay, so let's see. What I see here is a very clean burning cylinder and a little bit on that's a very clean burning cylinder. Number 1 cylinder pass. Number 2. Again, we've got 363,431 miles on a 302 5.0 liter. 1987 302. This is a little sooty. How do I word that? Sooty as in the white soot, not the black soot. Let me adjust a light here. See if I can see the pointer. Damn it. See the white soot? Nothing to be alarmed about, though. Okay? You don't have any buildup down inside the crevasse between this porcelain, the porcelain insulator and your threaded section of your plug. Again, burning a little hot, but it's a pass. Cylinder 3. Exactly like cylinder 2. A little warm, but still overall good looking plug. And I think these have been in for about 20,000 miles. I might have made a mistake. This one might look a little different, cylinder 4, because I dropped it on the ground out there. It might have some sort of little Durbus on it, but it looks Still looks fairly even. This one, a little white sootiness. So that's sootiness, white sootiness for, let me go back to the very first one. Yeah, it's, you know, screw it, it's the same. Okay, so I pulled cylinder 5 out. That head and Ford, in this particular model, cylinder, these four spark plugs are in one engine head. All right. So that was cylinder 5 we just looked at. Let's look at cylinder 6. Okay. Looks pretty good. These are Autolite 2545s. There's cylinder 7. And cylinder 8. Cylinder 8. Now notice let me look back at the other guys. Move this down here. There. Trying to lay these out equally. You Fraggle Rock. Okay. Stay. Stay. That happened so fast I couldn't tell which plug was which, and lucky for me it landed the way it did, so that I could tell what plug I actually dropped. Yeah, so there's some blackening on the porcelain right here. Blackening usually indicates you're running a bit of unburnt fuel, but I'm not seeing buildup down inside to warrant further investigation, because the entire porcelain piece is still kind of snow white all the way down. So there's my plugs, if I can zoom in on all of them for you. There we go. The only one that really stands out as a little different is cylinder 8. And it's still very minor. So what my plans are is to put in new plugs. Not a real eventful video, but it's interesting to see that if you maintain an engine, especially a pushrod engine, and you do your oil changes often, you do them whether it needs it or not. It's cheap insurance policy that it will pay you back. Hang tight. Let's see what I got here. So for this basic little tune-up-ish thing I'm doing here, I've got two different spark plugs to pick from here. But I've got two vehicles that share all these tune-up part numbers. I've got a 1990 Ford Bronco, which takes the same spark plugs, same distributor cap, same rotor button, same spark plugs, same fuel filter. It's called redundancy. One vehicle, same stuff, interchangeability, same thick film ignition module, TFI module, same coil, or starter relay I should say, same, I could make it work, same throttle position sensor, if not the same one, same pickup module inside the distributor. But I'll probably end up putting in the same spark plugs, the 2545s, the new rotor button, new distributor cap, new fuel filter. I'll probably end up putting these, come back here, these spark plugs inside the Bronco. We shall talk to you later. Tune-up is going to be pretty basic, but there's nothing really to see here. It's pretty common stuff. I could do a video on it if you like, but my purpose of my video was to show the spark plug, what they can tell you. What can a spark plug tell you? You can learn a lot about what your engine is acting like based on what debris and deposits are left behind on the spark plug. There's so much you can understand about what your engine's starving for or what's going on by just learning about the different things that occur to a spark plug when it lives in a cylinder for several miles, several thousands of miles. In my case, there's plenty of videos out there on how to do this basic tune-up stuff. It's not really all that interesting to a lot of folks. Just this part here is what I wanted to capture. 363,431 miles and the condition of the spark plugs. What I do know about this engine is something I will do a video on. I'm in desperate need of a timing chain. I know this, and I will show you on the next video how to check for that. How to check that, meaning how do you know when you have a problem? My timing chain is way stretched, way worn, and way out of spec. And I can tell this because of my fuel economy. My fuel economy around town, I don't have a town, but for putting around, has dropped to about 20 miles to the gallon. It's usually right around 22-ish. And highway is 24 to 27 miles to the gallon. And I've been noticing this for many years now. The timing chain is just something that wears out over time. It's not something I'm going to do in the wintertime. It's something that's definitely reserved for the spring or warmer weather, or get it in the garage. Currently I have the bay taken up with another project, so I'm not going to do the timing chain until quite a while from now. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and remember, reject the New World Order and the pedos. See ya.